Visakha, the full moon day of the 6th lunar month, is the major holiday on the Buddhist calendar. The day on which the Lord Buddha was born. The day on which he achieved enlightenment. And the day of his parinippan. On this day, Buddhists of every branch of the religion throughout the world unite in celebration and in Buddhist devotional rites, recollecting the wisdom, purity, and great compassion of the Lord Buddha. Through these qualities, Buddhism was born and continues to thrive to our own day. The United Nations has designated Visakha, or the Day of Vesak, a day of global significance, and has called for commemorative activities every May. In Thailand, the Supreme Sangha Council, the government, and the public have held Visakha celebrations every year at the local, national, and international levels. Buddhajayati Rajawithyalai University has taken on the task of organizing the annual United Nations Day of Vesak International Conference of Buddhists. Each year, Buddhist leaders from around the world participate in these activities, with growing numbers of participants. When Thailand hosted the first United Nations Day of Vesak Conference in 2004, the Buddhists of the world resolved that United Nations Day of Vesak should be celebrated in Thailand. At the second International Day of Vesak Conference hosted in Thailand, the Buddhists of the world signed a joint communiqué naming Puttamonthon a World Center of Buddhism, and resolving to celebrate United Nations Day of Vesak the following year in Thailand. Thailand hosted the third and fourth International Day of Vesak conferences in the years 2006 and 2007 in honor of His Majesty the King's 80th birth anniversary. The 2007 conference unanimously approved a resolution to found the International Association of Buddhist Universities, with headquarters at Buddhajayati Rajawithyalai University, and Professor Dr. Pratamako Sajan as president. The association has over 120 member universities. The 5th United Nations Day of Vesak Conference 2008 was hosted by Vietnam and held in Hanoi. The 6th United Nations Day of Vesak Conference 2009 returned to Thailand and resolved to form the International Council for the Day of Vesak for the efficient organization of unified activities and celebrations. Thailand and Japan hosted the 7th United Nations Day of Vesak Conference in 2010 with the theme Global Recovery. The Buddhist Perspective. In 2011, Thailand hosted the 8th International Day of Vesak Conference in honor of the 84th birthday of His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej. Under the theme, Buddhist Virtues in Socio-Economic Development. This year, 2555 of the Buddhist era, we celebrate three major events. The 2600th anniversary of the Lord Buddha's Enlightenment, Her Majesty the Queen's 80th birthday, and His Royal Highness Prince Vajiralongkorn's 60th birthday. The Supreme Sangha Council and the Thai government have tasked Mahat Chulalongkorn Ratchavidyalaya University, under its rector Professor Dr. Prathamagok Sachan, with organizing and conducting this 9th United Nations Day of Vesak Conference, Buddhajayati, 2,600 years of the Buddha's Enlightenment, from May 31st through June the 2nd. The conference will meet at MCU's Wang Noi campus in Ayutthaya, the United Nations Conference Center in Bangkok, and at Puttamonton in Nakhon Pathom. The theme of this 9th day of Vesak Conference is the Buddha's Enlightenment for the well-being of humanity, as we join in confirming that the Buddha's wisdom and enlightenment have been for the happiness and welfare of humanity these 2,600 years. Beyond this, there are displays of art and culture from 12 countries and International Association of Buddhist Universities seminars on Buddhist philosophy and praxis, on producing an international edition of the Tripitaka, and on the Union Catalogue of Buddhist texts for distribution to the Buddhists of the world. Buddhists from the many nations will join in international chanting at Puttamonton, along with participating in laying the foundation stone for the World Center of Buddhism building. The Supreme Sangha Council has resolved to celebrate Buddhajayanti throughout the year, from Visakha Puja 2012 through Visakha Puja 2013, emphasizing devotion and working with the public to promote meditation from the family to the national level, with merit-making activities through offering food to monks, meditational chanting, circumambulation, and flying the Buddhajayanti flag. We, the Buddhists of the world, are now gathered in celebration and commemoration of 2,600 years of the Buddha's Enlightenment.